Okay, so if you're seeing me, I mean, you should be seeing me from now and then. Um, so this very session, I'll be talking about the Pioneer Tax. That is one of my frameworks, which basically um, states the challenges or struggles that early movers in the market have to face or they do face before the world catches on or up to whatever they are building. The as I said, the Pioneer Tax is something that I've coined, something that I've framed, and it is something that personally I am going through. And so it makes sense to throw more light on the framework and also give it a name that people can adopt. So the title of this section will be the Pioneer Tax. That is one of my frameworks, which is a hidden cost of being early. Now, when you are early, the world doesn't reward you, it resists you, it misunderstands you, and it makes you pay a price that latecomers will never experience. And like I said, this price is what I call the pioneer tax. Now, today I'm going to take time, like I said, to break it down because there are about three sections of it. Now, the pioneer tax is the invisible cost paid by anyone or someone who enters a market, um, an industry, or idea space before the world is ready. It is not financial alone, it is psychological, operational, it is also social, and it comes in three forms. I know because I'm going through it myself, and so I've decided to give it a name again for people to adopt it. Now, when you are early, nobody understands what you are doing. You have to teach people. You have to become a professor before you become a founder. You spend time explaining the problem, the solution, as well as the opportunity long before you get to scale. This is the market education tax. Again, like I said, the pioneer tax is I put it into three categories or three subcategories. First is the market education tax, which I just explained. Now, when you are early, nothing around you is early. So you end up building the missing pieces yourself, regulations, supply chains, tools, processes, distribution. This is what I call the infrastructure tax, which is the cost of building the road while driving on it. Can you imagine building a road while driving on it? It's like you jumping first before looking for a parachute. And then there is the last one, which is the hardest one, and that is the skepticism task. This is where people doubt you, institutions resist you, customers hesitate, friends don't understand. Being early means believing before anyone else does and carrying the emotional weight of that very belief. But as always, here is the paradox. The pioneer tax is painful, very painful, but it is also the price of owning the future. Latecomers scale faster because you've gone through all the challenges and you've made all the mistakes. So they can just you can just pick up from wherever you are and scale from there. Latecomers, like I said, latecomers scale faster, but pioneers shape the landscape. If you are paying the pioneer tax right now, you have to remember that you are not failing, you are early. And history has always belonged to the people who were early. Now, being early isn't glamorous. It is expensive. It is very expensive. It is lonely and it is misunderstood. There is a cost the world never talks about, like I said, and that is the pioneer tax. And to recap, I put it in three. There are three subsections, which is the market education tax, which is here you have to teach people why your idea matters. You have to teach them the problem, the solutions, as well as the opportunities, and even why you are the best person to solve that very problem or why they should believe you. And so we have the infrastructure tax. That is, you have to build what doesn't exist yet. It could be frameworks, just like what I've done here. It could be you building new regulations, you building new models, you building new civilizations. And lastly, the skepticism task. That is where you have to endure doubt, resistance, and misunderstanding. Again, if you are paying these taxes, you don't have to quit. You're not behind, you're ahead. Being early hurts, but it is how every breakthrough begins. So yeah, I just decided to take time to talk about this because I've realized it's something that we all go through, especially those who are building and doing things, those who are moving early in the market, not necessarily having a new idea, but doing something that the masses want. Um, there are pains that you have to go through, and this is not to sound motivational because I don't do motivational. Motivation is a scam, but this is just to place a name to the challenges that one has to go through when one decides to be early in any market space, any industry, or whatever it is. So yeah, there you have it, the pioneer tax. If you hear it again, just know that you heard it here first. You know, and along the line, I will be giving more frameworks, giving names to certain happenings as well as operations, so that people can easily adapt to it. So yes, um, this is the pioneer tax. Thank you so much.